What is up, my Gaggle of Geeks, and welcome to the last review of South by Southwest Day 1, and this is broadcast Signal Intrusion. This is directed by Jacob Gentry. This is taking place in the 90s where George is, let me make sure his name is George. James, actually. James, video archivist who's unearthing a series of crazy, like, pirate broadcasts that are very unsettling. This person's in a mask talking in a robotic voice that can't really be deciphered. He becomes obsessed with these and wants to uncover the conspiracy behind them and try to figure out exactly what's going on. This is starring Anthony E. Cabral, Harry Shum Jr., and really has kind of a film noir look to it, a film noir take. It very much kind of felt to me like Chinatown, something that is like a mystery wrapped in suspense, maybe a little bit of horror because the tapes are so disturbing to watch. And honestly, for me back in the day, I used to watch a ton of YouTube videos that had like top 5 creepiest things ever done on TV or all this stuff. And there's a lot of stuff about certain groups being able to get into like local cable or local television, take over the airwaves and do something creepy. There's one specific, and I'm sure you guys can find it, where somebody's wearing like, whoops, didn't mean to smack the mic, where somebody is wearing like a creepy Johnny Bravo face or something weird like that, and saying weird stuff and doing whatever. I don't know exactly what the history is behind the actual occurrences. However, this is a conspiracy that gets uncovered as the film progresses. So it's very much a mystery more than anything. And for the first act, it's actually pretty engaging. I do like the premise and the plot, the story. It starts up pretty well. But then the second act really starts to slow down everything. And I don't know if it gets caught up with itself as far as how to explain the story and giving the exposition and the stuff to help you be engaged in what's going on, or maybe the mystery itself just didn't end up being as interesting as it could have been or set up as it could. But the second act seems to slow down a little bit. The third act actually ends up having a pretty good ending and conclusion that I think people will be satisfied with, but might be confused about some of the aspects of the mystery and what exactly James is looking for in this. Either way, its directing is very well done. The music is really good. I love the film noir score. I think it sounds very creepy at times, but can also feel very much like he's a detective, but really it's not a detective, which makes it more interesting because it's just like a video archivist that happens to find some creepy footage and wants to go look for it. It is really fun as far as a mystery. Just to make sure that I don't know, just pay attention a little bit closer to the second act. Maybe not as more than I did or more than I could at this point, but I think it's definitely a fun watch, and I would check it out. That does it for today for South by Southwest. I had so much fun being able to cover these films. Check out all of the reviews that'll be up on the website. They're written as well, so if you want to check out my written thoughts for all of these, that'd be amazing. Next tomorrow, we've got a whole new slate that will be up and live and scheduled. So make sure that you follow along, give this a like, a follow, all that stuff. Thank you so much for being awesome, and I will see you at the next review.